hii harusi ya rafiki yako unafaa kuenda hii mwaka. Umepanga kuenda ukikaaje? In this video, I want to show you how to do a cut crease. This is a technique that you can always rock, especially when you're going for functions. Could be your function, could be your friend's function. Enjoy. Hi beautiful people, I hope you're doing well. My name is Priscilla Ndanumaina. Karibu sana kwa channel Urembo Creations. Very happy to have you here. So for this video, I will be showing you guys how I do my cut crease. Whitney requested this video and I thought, let's give it a try. So Whitney, this one's for you. I hope you practice this look and send me a photo. Anyway, so I'll be using, I try to use just one palette so that you can see. I mean, it shouldn't be that complicated. So one of the things that you need to know is what is a crease. You see this part over here? That's the crease. That when you open your eye, like when you open your eyes, everyone's eyes, they have their own color in what they form. So a cut crease is like the technique where you, like your eyeshadow just reaches over here and it's like neatly defined. And then you have a transition color that goes around this place above, and then so you can mix colors the way you want, but that's just it. It's just one of the eyeshadow techniques, nothing complicated. So for you to do this technique well, you need to have your base, and I'm not going to be using an eye primer for this video. I will be using a concealer, and I'm using the LA Girl concealer because its coverage is really nice. So I find it a very good base for this kind of thing. For the transition, I think I'm going to try this one, this color here. It's called Saffron. Let me see. Yeah, I like it. Looks, for some reason all colors just look good. So keep blending and blend, add some more product to the other eye and repeat the same thing. Blend. Makeup and blending, I think they're just one and the same thing. So make sure you blend. You start from the outer corner of the eye, of course, going inside in small circular motions. Do this until you're satisfied and don't go all the way up. I have a makeup artist friend of mine. She's called Cynthia, and when I was shopping for this look, I called her and I was like, I'm looking for eyeshadow. Like, would you recommend something that's within range and like is well pigmented? And she's like, just imagine go to downtown and just look for a good palette. Sometimes I feel like palettes are overrated. I was like, oh, okay. I thought so too. So that's exactly what I did. I just went to downtown, looked for some palettes, and I found this Miss Rose palette, and I gave it a try before I did this look, and I really loved it. I really like this one. It's well pigmented, the colors look good. And generally when we're buying products, I think we just need to be aware that it doesn't mean because something is very pricey that then it's going to deliver. Like, no, that shouldn't be the mentality that we have when you're buying products. Just buy something because you like it and not because you think if it's expensive then it's really good. At least one thing I know for lipsticks, you get what you pay for. Like, I don't gamble with lipsticks at all. And foundations, those two things, I mean powders, foundations, lipsticks, I don't gamble with those. But hizi vitu zingine, I always have an open mind, and I really love it. So I think now, you know, the corners of the eye are good. I like everything. I like how those two colors are blended. I'm not going to be using so many colors so I don't confuse you. 2 more to go and I'm done. So I'm going to apply some more of my base. Just add, I feel like someone is calling me. Jabali? Okay, anyway. So now I'm going to try to form like a curve at the crease of my eye. because now that's the whole point. And the beauty of this technique is that regardless of your eye shape, you will always be able to, you know, just work with what you have. If you have a much smaller surface to work with, please, that's okay, because that's what your eyes can accommodate. Because if you do more, then your eyes are not going to look really nice. Also, if you have a lot of wrinkles on your eyes, or if you're working on mature skin, to get this technique, I'd advise that you stretch the skin a little bit so that you get something neat. So once you've done this, I'm going to pick product with the brush. I'm using different applicator brushes. There you go. So let me pick a really bright, like something like this one. Oh yeah. And when you're applying the product, just, you know, just place it like that. Don't rub. Pick your product and place it on the eyes. It's a cut crease, and this is a half cut crease, like you're not going all the way. Then the other thing is, now you make sure that you blend this part over here. As long as you're doing makeup, blending is like a thing that you have to just love. Anyway, repeat the same thing for the other eye. Apply your concealer first, or your base, and apply generously. Follow the crease, and now you're ready to put your eyeshadow. So now I'm ready to put more product. I'm just using the same eyeshadow. Please note, if you're working with eyeshadow, any palette that has similar colors, it's very easy to just pick the next shade. So always confirm, so that you don't go walking around with different shades on your eyes. And you can also do this before you do your full face, in case you're afraid of any fallout. Well, I can see there's some product falling on my face, but it's not so much. I can just remove that with a powder brush. And that's the other thing. This eyeshadow is not, I mean, it's very affordable, and it's not falling out as I would expect, as much as I would expect. So when I started, I was like, oh gosh, now I'm going to have to really work on the makeup. But then I don't have to. I think it's really nice. Can you see what is happening to my eyes? It's like a half moon, like a half of a half moon. There. Then I'll take my brush and just blend that, so that you don't have a line that shows up under your makeup Alicia. The three shades blend in nicely. There's a transition color, then there's a dark shade, like a dark brown that I put at a blackish grayish shade that I put at the corners. And then the shade that you pick first needs to be something that complements your wardrobe, sort of. So now just blend, make sure everything looks good, and then pick out your color. I love this, it looks really nice. So you pick the shade. I'm using the same color I used for my transition, and I'm going to apply over here from the corner all the way down. And I think I'm going to switch to a smaller brush so I'm more precise, like that. Yeah, usipake mpaka ndani kabisa, just halfway, and you're good to go. Blend it outwards, make sure it looks good. Then I'll take my brush and just remove any fallout. I'm going to put my lashes now, and then yeah, and this is it. I mean, if you want to add glitter, you can add glitter. I can do it just to show you, but this is it. There's nothing else. 3 shades. The first color, the one I used as a transition color, and then the dark color, the corners, and then the brighter shade. It always comes, I mean, the brighter shades should be on the inside. The other shade that you can use probably is like a neutral shade. Let me pick this Blazing over here. Yeah, so you can pick that to blend around any other part that doesn't have eyeshadow, like so. And if you like, you can also just add some, you know, bronze up or highlight your brows a little bit. So apply a little bit to the flat applicator, and then you can repeat the same thing for the other eye, and make sure you blend it downwards. Like when you apply, blend it downwards and then brush with your blender. For the sake of this video, there you go. Keep removing excess product. I like the shade that is underneath my eyes. It's called a mirror effect, when you sort of just, you know, recreate the same shade that's on top of your eyes. And don't put like all the colors, like, you know, this one black and the transition. No, just work with just one color or two. Next, I'm going to line my eyes, and I'm using a black liner. I'd already lined them before, but I'm lining them again because I feel like there's some product over there. Then I'm going to put my mascara on my lower lashes, just to remove any product that could be there, just to make it neat. Make sure you have your tissue with you so that you can remove the excess product on the lashes, so that they don't leave those 2 dots on your eyes, especially. Now I'm picking another palette to just work on my eyes, and I'm picking a glittery shade that has no color, so I don't mess up the original color, and I like it. I do. I love it. Ooh, like a boa. Wow. So anyway, don't, you know, just work on it, work on your eyes. Gosh, this is so good. I have added my lashes. I love how this looks, but then you don't have to put lashes on. I just felt like I needed to. It complements this look very well. Wow, thank you so much for watching. Sasa twendeni hiyo harusi. Bye. Subscribe to the channel. Mwah.